You are fired from Cupcake Mafia. You no longer own this company. And literally my heart sunk. What do I do? Who do I tell? Like, how do I even communicate? I lost my company. How do I even, oh, I'm about to cry. Like thinking.
I moved me and my son in with my best friend, and we lived there for 6 months. How many times I sat in that shower and cried about how this felt like failure. It felt like starting over. It felt like you are turning 35 this year and you literally look like an idiot. Boy, was I wrong. Because boy, are they right when they tell you, if you put your head down for 6 months, the things that can happen are beyond what you and I could ever gather. Y'all, we are back for another season of Rich in Real Life. I am ecstatic to bring you this content, and we are going to go to the next phase of my journey, and I'm going to take you with me. I paid off $21,000 in debt. I want to add to that, separate from that, I saved almost $20,000 for a home. Let me tell you something about money. When you know where the money's going to go, when you have a place for it to go, when you can tell it a place to go, I promise you it comes faster.
And I'm cool with the L. It's a loss, and it's cool.
Yes, yes.
It happens. After the lesson comes the blessing. And I was just like, okay, where the lessons at? Let me get to the lessons ASAP. Faster. Because I know the journey is always progress. And so if I have that in my mind, I just need to capture what I need to capture and then keep going.
At the Calhoun Center, and you're getting this call during the draft, 2023 draft.
I'm sitting right in front of the TV. I looked over and I see my phone, like somebody calling. I grab it. It's like everybody swarmed. So I get the call, and then my mama looking at me. I'm trying to go like this. I got like one little tilt like this. I had to, I ain't let her see it though, cause I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this would change my life.
So when a woman gets fed up, she gets fed up. Let me tell you, I called my lawyer. He sent me an invoice. It was like over $5,000. Every ounce of my body just died. This is, I'm telling you. This is like when you have to get creative. So I started thinking, what is going to make them upset? What will move this along faster? I have to be courageous.
Humanity is the only thing God ever made that leaves its environment and then asks God and other people to provide for them. So we leave purpose to chase money and then ask, why am I unfulfilled?
You want God to complete this cycle, but what have you learned from the cycle? Just because you're taking the actions to move through it doesn't mean you've learned from it. And I think we confuse action with learning and processing, and it's not the same. You're right. I'm over here frustrated at God, like telling him I want it to be over, and I haven't learned or I haven't reflected on why it happened in the first place.
And the more you stop going, oh my gosh, I don't want to look at the woman in the wheelchair because I don't want to feel like I'm staring at her. I'm just not going to engage. The more we get away from that and move toward, oh wow, there's a person in a wheelchair. Oh, it looks like she's looking up. Maybe I can grab something for her. If we approached it just even that way, can you imagine the isolation of just being ignored because you have to move about the world differently? But we don't think about those things. We don't.
I'm blown right now.
Even though she told me to stay in my lane, your gifts make room for you. So when you have done the work and stayed in your lane and didn't pivot when you were not supposed to, that's when you get everything that you want.
We think that healing means going to therapy, which is important, journaling, which is important, staying around good people, all that's important. But the truth is, the thing that's gonna heal you the fastest is speed. On a motorcycle, when you wanna change directions, all you have to do is lean in the direction you wanna go. Now, the nanosecond you lean to the left or the right, that's the direction you're going. So the only thing that keeps a motorcycle upright is speed.
These are all people that I am incredibly inspired by, and to be honest, it's like there's a whole lot of money sitting right here. A lot of money in this motherfucker.
As you can see, all the women have the money.
You could have never told me in a million years that after creating a $500,000 business, I was supposed to move in with my best friend and her husband. Yet it was the best thing I ever did because it gave me the space and the freedom to get the clarity that I needed that was literally gonna put me in a position that I feel like I can have true peace, I can build real wealth, I can have real happiness, I can have real family, I can have real support, and I can be grounded in the way that my soul and my body and my life has been craving. That is rich in real life.